Good morning, children. In the last class, we had derived the law of conservation of momentum, and then we had done few numericals based on that. Today we are continuing with the numericals. So we will be doing the NCERT exercise. So take out your science books, take out your NCERTs, NCERT exercise of chapter 9, force and laws of motion. NCERT exercise of chapter 9, force and laws of motion. From that, we are going to do question number 13, 14 and 15. These three questions are based on the law of conservation of momentum. I hope you are ready with your NCERTs, right? And you can use your rough notebook for solving the numericals along with me, right, children? Okay, shall we begin? The question says that two objects of each of mass 1.5 kg are moving in a straight line but in an opposite direction. So you are having two objects. Here is your object 1. This is your object 2. So these two objects, they are of equal mass. Means their masses are same. So I can write as M1 as 1.5 kg. Similarly, M2 is also is also 1.5 kg. So if written the mass of the two objects mass are same, right? So their masses are 1.5 kg each. This is the first line. Moving in the straight line but in opposite direction. So they are moving towards each other. So one is moving towards left, other is moving towards right. So they are about to collide, right? So they are moving in opposite direction. Yes? Now, the velocity of each object is 2.5 meter per second before the collision, during which they stick together. Means before collision, before they collide with each other, their velocity is 2.5 meter per second. Each मतलब दोनों की velocity same है. But as they are moving opposite to each other, so what we need to do is we need to keep one velocity as positive and for the other object the velocity should be negative because they are moving towards each other. So these are the initial values. They have not undergone collision. So initial velocity of object 1, that is u1, is 2.5 meter per second. And the velocity for object 2 is also same. But as they are moving in opposite direction, so u2 equal to minus 2.5 meter per second. This is from the question we got this much. Yes, this much is clear. Masses are same. Both the objects are moving towards each other. Right? One is moving towards left, other is moving towards right. So they are moving in opposite direction, but the velocities are same. So the velocity of object 1, u1 is 2.5 meter per second. The velocity of the second object is minus 2.5 meter per second. Right, now let's read next. Before collision, so initial velocities, during which they stick together. Now when they are going to collide, जब वो बेटा टकराएंगे, what will happen? They are going to stick with each other. So this case is like this. Here you can see that both the objects, they are together, they have stick together. So now they are not two separate objects. Now they are one because as they are stuck together, now they are going to move with the same velocity. Right, beta? Let's read the question further. What will be the velocity of the combined object after the collision combined object, अब वो दोनों combine हो चुके हैं, so we need to find the velocity. So as they are combined, now they will be moving together and they are going to move with same velocity, with equal velocity, right? So final velocity we can write for the, this is for object 1, this is for object 2. Now final velocity is v1 is also equals to v, and v2 velocity is also equals to v, because finally they are going to stick together and they are moving together, साथ में जा रहे हैं वो लोग, right? So the velocities are same. So here I have written that velocity, final velocity v1 of object 1 is v, final velocity of object 2 v2 is also v. Now we know the law of conservation of momentum. According to the law of conservation of momentum, the sum of momentum before collision is equals to the sum of momentum after collision, right children? So let's write that. That is so according to conservation of momentum, before collision. So before collision momentum is m1 u1 for object number 1. Before initial mass तो same है, initial velocity is u1. ये तो object 1 का हो गया. For object 2 it would be m2 u2 because u2 is initial velocity. So m2 u equal to the sum of momentum after collision. So after collision the velocities will be final velocities, right? Instead of u v आएगा, right? So ऑब्जेक्ट 1 की फाइनल मोमेंटम क्या होगा? मास तो सेम रहेगा m1, u1 की जगह आ जाएगा बेटा v1, राइट? सिमिलरली फॉर ऑब्जेक्ट 2 इट इज m2 v2. You need to be very precise while you are writing u and while you are writing v. They should not look same, right? u बनाना है, make it different from v. It should not like that your u and v are looking same, right? Now let's put the values. What we are going to do is, here mass is 1.5, initial velocity is 2.5, plus mass is 1.5, initial velocity is minus 2.5, equal to mass 2.5, v1 की वैल्यू क्या है? v, पुटिंग v हो गई. Mass 2.5, sorry, mass is 1.5, right? Mass is 1.5. Here also mass is 1.5. You took value is what? v, right children? Now look carefully over here. This is what? 1.5 into 2.5, and here you are having 1.5 into minus 2.5. Right children? So what will happen is they are going to cancel out, right? So this is in plus, this is in minus, so this will be 0. So 0 equals to,
मैम यहाँ पे माइनस कैसा है?
यहाँ पे minus इसलिए आया because beta in the question it is given to you that both the objects are moving in opposite direction. As I told you, if object 1 is moving towards left, right? Object 1
Yes,
suppose
ma'am.
it is
Yes, ma'am.
moving this direction, and object 2 is moving opposite to it, and then they are colliding. So as they are moving in opposite direction, velocity of first object we have taken it as positive, and velocity of second
Yes, ma'am.
object is negative.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So this will cancel out and this will be 0 equals to, if we take v common, then inside will be 1.5 plus 1.5 into v. V we have taken common. So 0 equals to 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3. So 3v is 0 and v equals to 0 by 3 and that is 0. So final velocity of the object is 0. It means that after colliding, the two objects were coming like this, collided, then they are sticking together, and after sticking together they are not moving because their final velocity is 0. So after collision, both the objects or the combined objects comes to rest. Right children, is this much clear? So the
Yes,
combined
ma'am.
objects,
Yes.
the combined objects comes to rest. velocity is 0. So I hope this is clear to you, and you can take a screenshot if you require. Right? Take a screenshot. This will help you. Fine. This was your question number NCRT in exercise question number 11. Now we are going for question number 13. Now we are going for question number 1313. Shall we proceed? Okay. Let's read the question. The question says, a hockey ball of mass 200 gram. 200 grams, right? So here you can see this is hockey ball. The mass of the hockey ball is 200 grams. 200 grams. So this is 200. Okay, 200 grams. Now, if you want to convert 200 grams into kg, then we will divide it by 1000. So 200 upon 1000 kg. I have not cancelled anything. Let them be as it is. We will use as it is. Right now, let's read the question. Understanding the question is very important. A hockey ball of mass 200 gram traveling at 10 meter per second. So hockey ball is moving with velocity 10 meter per second. We don't know whether it's initial or final, but we'll read the question and it will come to know, right? Is struck by a hockey stick. Means initially the hockey ball is moving with velocity 10 meter per second and then it is hit by a hockey stick so as to return along its original path with a velocity of 5 meter per second. So initial velocity is 10 meter per second and final velocity is 5 meter per second. But here the final velocity will take it as minus, because from which direction the ball is coming, after striking the ball is moving back along the same direction. The ball is returning in the same direction. So as the direction is opposite, यहाँ से ball आ रही है, this hockey stick hit the ball and then it is moving in the opposite direction, right? It is returning back. So here the final velocity V1 after the ball has been hit by a hockey stick is minus 5 meter per second. And initially the hockey ball is moving with 10 meter per second. After this hockey ball is struck, what happens? Its velocity becomes minus 5 meter per second. Your minus shows that the ball has started moving in the opposite direction. Is this much clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Calculate the magnitude of change of momentum occurred in the motion of hockey ball by the force applied by the hockey stick. Means you need to find out the change in momentum. Now we know the change in momentum is final momentum minus initial momentum. And momentum we know, momentum is mass into velocity, right? So let's do it. So what we need to find out? We need to find out change in momentum. We need to find out change in momentum. Right, this is what they have asked. ये हमें find करना है. What it is change in momentum. Right, students. So let's find it. So change in momentum, you can denote it with symbol. I would say symbol del से denote कर सकते हैं. Del मतलब change. P is a symbol for momentum. So del P is final momentum. Change in momentum is what? Final momentum minus initial momentum. So this is your final momentum. Final momentum minus initial momentum. Okay. Now final momentum is Pf. Initial momentum is Pi. Right. So what we are doing is Pf. sorry, पहले PI करते हैं. PI is what? Momentum is mass into velocity. Initial momentum is mass into initial velocity, right? So mass into initial velocity ये होती है हमें पता है. So this is 200 upon 1000 into 10. I don't think so you are having doubt in this, right? Next is final momentum, PA. Final momentum and final velocity आएगी. That is instead of U, you are going to have V. So this is 200 by 1000 into minus. Right? Now the same values I am taking from here and I am putting it them over here. Right? So let us put the values. So here we are going to get 200 into minus 5 upon 1000 minus 200 into 10 upon 1000. Now children, here we can take some things common, and that is what can be taken out common is 200 upon 1000. 200 upon 1000 अगर हम common ले लेते हैं बेटा, then in bracket over here what is left? Minus 5, and over here what is left? Minus 10. Yes children. Now we can cut 0, 0.005. Fine. Now let us see what is left. 2 by 10. Minus minus plus. So 10 plus 5 is 15. So here you will have minus 15. Right beta? 15 twos are 30. So this is minus 30 upon 10. Minus 30 upon 10. Right? Again 0, 0 cut. So your change in momentum, your magnitude of change in momentum, will be minus 3. अब momentum की unit डालते हैं, right? Momentum में क्या होता है? Mass. Mass की unit होती है kg. और momentum के साथ क्या होता है? Velocity. Velocity की unit होती है meter per second. So this is the change in momentum. But in the question they have asked you the magnitude of change in momentum. Right? यहाँ पे -3 आया. What is -3 shows? -3 shows that the change in the momentum is along the returned path. वापस जा रहा है. So here क्या having minus. So children, this is your NCERT chapter 9 question number 13. Question number 13. So you can take a screenshot for this.